1. Well, I mean, if you're a DenDD supporter, you'll be absolutely happy right now, as they are absolutely going, well, probably going to be a very happy team after that particular morale victory, as they are going to take that first pick. Oh, sorry, Penta will take the first pick. Excuse me, I'm completely flustered.
I'm just going to burst in there. So that Sunny just headshotted his own teammate. Innocent was just sitting there all by himself, happy. And Sunny just peeked around the corner and shot him in the head. Not even sure what that was. But so, hello guys and welcome to the next game. So yeah, 3 on 5 CTs. No defuse kit. B retake. It's going to be very hard. Going to be looking to enter in through lower as well, and it's going to be very difficult, especially with Crystal holding up go towards Toxic, and Sunny going to enter in 3 kills, 4 headshots. Nice and easy for these guys. So they got full 5 players survived there, Jay.
Doesn't get any crisper than that. Penta, well, suddenly definitely not looking like the same team we saw in map number 1, but we'll see if that manages to keep up the momentum here. First round on the board for the Penta side, over on the T side, and they'll buy into the UMPs, the AK, the MAC-10 on Sunny as well, who take it out towards the squeaky door area, and DenDD, of course, typically force buying with the pistols, Deagles, CZ's armor, a little bit of utility as well, and they're just going to go very, very quickly. This Penta side is going to spot out the first. Goblin's going to see what that tag damage he can get, and actually does take the headshot, nicely done, but he's going to get refragged very quickly by HS. Back to a 4-on-4 grenade damage onto Benji. Will do quite a fair amount, 63 HP, very easily done, but this Penta side, they're just moving to clean things up, as they will do so. It will be 3 kills for absolutely, well, only 1 actually for DenDD, but doesn't matter when Innocent is taking the last kill, and Penta will have their second.
I think that was actually Crystal dropped down to 3 HP. So that was a very low HP left on the board there. So that's the second round on the board. I think they should be able to win the third default round nice and easily here with these UMP or SMG mass buy and the AK-47 now on HS. DT side, they've got a CZ on Quicks, and he's actually going to be heading over towards A alone, and the rest of them are just going to get mowed down here. Sunny picking up a massive 4K, using every single bullet there in the MAC-10 to get killed. That box of bullets has served him very well. Quick's going to be left in a very difficult situation here, Jay. And like you said, we're seeing a little bit of a different beast here, but it is still very early on. They could still get these 3 rounds, and that could be it. And they could get the same amount of rounds as the last map. But I think we are going to be seeing a bit of a different beast. And if I'm correct in saying this is their map pick.
Yeah, Penta definitely doing. I mean, that's all I can say. Like, they're definitely doing a lot better than they were in the last map. So I mean, for Penta fans, rejoice. But I mean, even so, like, I'm still a little bit shaken by that last map. I'm not sure whether this is just the early signs of a pistol round and then conversions from Penta, or whether it's going to be something a little bit different, as they are going hugely aggressive once again over towards this B side. It's worked so far. Let's make it work again. But Dip is going to be taking that first pick, shutting things down. Dumb's flashed out. He's going to take some cover behind the headshot area, and it's going to be Crystal that peek straight into his spray. Innocent gets 1, but Dumbs gets 1 back. HS on Robin. 3 versus 2 situation. It favors his CT side, as backup is on his way. It's getting in towards Tree and in towards Heaven. Quick spraying on through, but isn't going to be able to find everything of HS, as it will be Sunny over towards the back lines, over towards middle, trying to set up a backstab here with that MAC-10, but that shot is going to give away the position. They know that he's in middle now. Yeah,
so he's going to try and sneak up on them, but with that MAC-10 versus the M4, he might not win, but he does actually pick up the kill, so it's going to leave Quicks and Dumbs in a very difficult situation, even with Dumbs' perfect sort of team play there on the B side, getting control of the bomb. HS with the AK, he's going to be able to pick up one of them, not quite the second. Quicks is going to be able to chime back in with a kill of his own, straight back onto HS and get it taken down to a 1-on-1. The M4 has been recovered by Sunny, but the bomb has not yet, but he has rotated over towards Vents here, Jay. Go for a bit of a sneaky play, and very confident as well. He's given away his position, though the vent was not broken. Rotation up towards Heaven is going to be coming out, and Sunny can't have a read on this at all. There's no way he can know where the player is unless their footsteps come out, but Quicks hasn't done it yet. He's in a perfect position. He hasn't read it yet. He doesn't know if the bomb's down or not. He's going to have to go check, and that could just give away his position to Sunny, who, if no, he's just looking in complete wrong place here.
A bit of an awkward situation for him. He's got to get moving. He's got to get that bomb down pretty quickly. In the moment he gets up onto that site, Quicks is going to know exactly where he is the moment he hears that bomb defuse. In fact, he's going to get a little bit early, look for Sunny, tag down, but he's 6 HP. But Quicks is the one that wins it out and finally gets a round on the board for DenDD. And Penta, I mean, they're not going to be sweating that one too much. I mean, the last couple of rounds, especially with Sunny's 4K over with the MAC-10, very easy. Going to put them in a very nice economical situation. You can see the buybacks from the Penta side. Definitely going to be much stronger than anything after that. And even the economy just sits on a very strong angle. So they should get a couple of good rounds here with some rifles and such. Damage early onto Crystal from Robin. He'll go aggressive out towards middle, and no information is given up for the DenDD side, which is great for them. Penta will start things off slightly on the back foot here as they will spread out and look for picks. But even so, it will be 10 HP on Zen to start things off. That is not a good dink coming in from the Penta side.
That is not looking so good there. I mean, with 10 HP, single grenade taking around the push. Robin does a lot of damage, but not quite the kill. It's going to leave 2 Ts on very low HP. With the rest of these guys, going to have to try and do what they can here. The push over towards Wiki is coming out from the T side as well.
Such a low amount of HP on Penta as well. Take a look at it. 2, 10, 33. One spray down from DenDD. Like just one nice lineup is all they need to shut this whole thing down. So for Penta, definitely an awkward situation. Definitely a risky situation that they'll be in. As a result, you can see that they're going to slow this round down entirely to a grinding halt here. It looks like they're going to set themselves up towards the A main boost area. So maybe an A site split. But DenDD, they've got themselves some very nice angles here. One towards highway, a couple back towards truck. And it looks like it will be the main push. 30 seconds coming in. HS, 2 HP. Quicks has just got to land it up, but it's not going to happen. HS is going to take another pick, and that's already gone wrong for DenDD. And now the flashbangs and smokes will be on towards the site. Sunny takes the first. Dum's going to get Innocent back. And now Sunny's on the rotation, trying to spot him out over towards the forklift area. Takes him down. Dip, last man alive. 1 versus 4. 10 HP on his side. So it looks like it will just be a save coming in from the CT player. And Penta will have their 4th.
It was actually quite close at certain points there. I mean, Robin got a lot of damage out on the players that are coming down to it. They've been able to reset the economy, and they're going to be able to push ahead on this one. So it really is coming out as a different beast. They've got more rounds, well, nearly more rounds on the board than they did last game. So that's got to give you some idea of what they're looking to do coming into this next round.
And pick up the last kill. Very easy for Penta. And yeah, like we said, you know, definitely a different Penta in this particular matchup. Like I think that's probably the word I'm looking for. So with DenDD, I guess maybe that sort of extra boost in confidence may have just been killed at this point because, well, now they're just back to the eco rounds and they're not getting the same sort of key frags that we would have otherwise seen here. It will just be the Deagles, P250s, CZs out, or the CT side of force buy for all intents. Kevlar head armor, plenty to work with on the DenD. Well, for what they've got, you know, plenty to work with on the DenD side, but even more so on the Penta side. Not a whole lot of utility investment if there was any to begin with. It will just be the AWP, the 4 AKs set up. This one should just be a clean up from the Penta side, but DenD, a couple of 1Ds, might put them in good stead.
Yeah, I mean, even with saving this armor and pistols, they're going to have to buy up like SMGs next round. So that they are going to want to try and get as many kills and go for the sort of pickups this round. They have gone for the almost full rotation rather. We are going to get a lot of information from Robin, who has got that CZ. We're facing them off, and he's going to be heading straight head first there for Crystal with the AWP. He might be peeking there, gets the drop. Now Sunny going up highway is going to give out a lot of information for his team, who are just going to be able to push. They'll see the door open, but they know that was Robin. So mollied off the quad as well. We're going to see the rotation coming in, but the first steps give it away. Sunny, headshot there, but picks up the kill nonetheless. So it's going to be leaving the last 3 CTs, wondering, what should we do here? We've got a CZ, a P250, and a Deagle. Almost sounds like a joke at the beginning of a joke there.
3 players left alive. There's not much they can do here. I think they're just going to go ahead and save the armor while they can. Makes the most amount of sense. Not worth losing. You do ask myself, it should be a 5th round on the board for the Penta side and DenDD. Well, they got to think about where they want to go in the next one because I don't think they'll have enough money for an eco. Or for a full buy here. They will have to go for the eco. And, I mean, it's just falling apart here for the next team for this particular case. So, saving coming in, 5 rounds on the board for Penta. I mean, what more do you say other than this is just entirely turned around here?
Completely back. And just a sort of quick note on that, do you see the bunch shot? They did not want to go hunting because they didn't want to give any weapons away. Stop the CTs from doing anything sort of into this next round. Like you mentioned, it's going to have to be another eco. The sort of double eco are going to be going out there, be able to buy up in the next round. But complete mix up. Penta Esports shaking it up, looking to try and change the fruition and take it to 1-1 for the series.
Oh, wow. Good start from Dip over towards HS. Nice 1D. That's what I was talking about earlier. If you can get those frags in, if you can get those 1Ds, perfect start. And Dip, as a result, is going to have himself an AK to work with. Benji's been able to pick up his Deagle as a result. and pass it off to one of his other teammates. So Penta not starting things off on the best of foots here. Down a man. They will still formulate what looks to be, well, a B split here. A couple of players heading out towards middle, trying to get themselves control of the vents area. But Quicksy's got himself a very good angle. He's going to spot out Innocent, taps away, tags him down to 13 HP. Innocent does get the kill, but even so, that's severe damage on the side of the Penta team. Is Benji also able to get Zen with a 1D headshot. Now it will be trading to the advantage of the CTs once again. Robin's going to go aggressive and get himself an AK as well. Sunny's got a very good read over towards the connector. Does Dumbs read onto this? He doesn't. He gets taken down, but he has the information at least for his team. So they haven't lost a whole lot. They've still got those 2 AKs in play, and it's a 3-on-3 situation that Penta will now use to try and make their way on towards the B site here. For the bomb plant, Molotov out towards Checkers, out towards Heaven. Sunny gets one, looks for the second, and now Robin really gets alone over towards Tree to try and defend it. Very difficult. Does take down the first. But he's still got 2 more to find.
Down to 30 HP, that grenade going to do a lot of damage. And Sunny, he's going to be going hunting. He wants to pick up the 4K, and it might get a chance as Robin pushes through. Going to get dropped. Nice and easy there for Penta, but not as easy as they wanted, considering they lost 3 players there, Jay. They've got a lot of money in the bank. I mean, 3 players at the beginning of the round before the buy-up above 10K. That's a lot of cash in the bank. Where's DenDD? They're going to be spending all their cash into this. I mean, a couple players just above 100. That is nothing. So if they lose this one, it's going to be very painful, as it's going to be another sort of partial eco buy. Maybe we're going to be seeing an aggressive play in towards mid. They're going to get a lot of damage out onto Robin, who's down to 76, and we've got 3 CTs over towards mid, playing a little bit different. The grenade, though, going out onto HS. The counter grenade didn't do as much, but it does take out a little bit of health from Dip.
1 minute 30, still lots of time for the C side to work with here. Most players clustered out towards that boost spot, try and work that off as something here. Not going to find a whole lot because there is aggression from Robin out towards the middle area, so it might end up working out well for them. The timing though, Robin switches out to the knife. Sunny's going to be able to get quicks, and Dip finally comes in to back up his teammate, taking down Crystal. Already that's 1 more player trading aside, and Dip's going to go take it for 1 more as well. Zen goes falling, and now the advantage tips to the favor of the CT side. A minute to go now, and Penta will kind of be left a little bit flustered at this present point. The man disadvantage here. And now we'll still go towards the... I mean, I was going to say they're going to go towards the A side, but now it's just going to get shut down immediately. Robin and Dip getting 2 kills, and one after the other, and Anderson just left alone. There's not much he can do but take a pick and walk away to the afterlife. 2-6 here. With DenDD finally getting themselves a 2nd round.
That was a fantastic example of trade-off there. Benji came in right as Robin dropped, swiped in. It was not expected. Trey came in, won them the round. And over towards mid as well. You got to give it to Dip. That was, what, 3K? And did a fantastic job and went straight underneath Heaven. Picked up the kill. I mean, the sort of the trade or the position, they didn't read it correctly. And now this Molotov in towards mid as well is going to shut them off, so they can't do an aggressive play like they wanted to do. So they're going to have to reposition, reconfigure how they're going to do this, and maybe even just go for a delayed peek into mid. And that's not what they wanted there. And Benji, though, he is going to get tagged down by the grenade to 60 HP. Flashed as well. Robin going in towards connector. Inson's going to be looking to line up the smoke as well to try and cut this off so they can peek in here. Sunny going over towards Squeaky, maybe setting himself as well, so they can go in for a bit of a split take over towards A, or maybe even a bit of a lurker position to just be a little bit of a distraction.
And 4 rifles out for both teams. No AWPs in play. A minute to go now for Penta. No first picks, however. Benji almost suffered as earlier on during this matchup. 60 HP on him will be a bit of a hindrance to the DenDD side, depending on where he plays. He's playing out towards Forklift, so an execution coming in here would be, well, pretty dire for the DenDD team now. But Menta, they're going to opt for mid-control above anything else. 2 players out towards that area, trying to get themselves a pick, if not try and look for some information here. And they're going to be able to get the information that there is 2 players out towards the B site with both of them Molotovs thrown. 35 seconds now. It looks like it's going to be the bomb heading out towards the B site and heading quickly over towards trying to get themselves a bomb plant here. Benji doesn't spot them out, but he doesn't actually find spot them out right there. Takes down Innocent, gets taken up to HP. Sunny comes in to try and defend as well as it will be Dumbs getting Crystal. Sunny finally trades, looking for the second, but it's another player rotating on through to try and shut it down. He will do so. Leaves HS alone in a 1 versus 2. Actually, he's doing some good work because he is able to pick up a double kill. Combine that with Sunny, that's going to leave him in not that bad of a situation, but he's running out of time. He has to get the bomb down here very quickly, in the Molotov isn't going to be on point. He's run out of time. He's going to try to connect the spray, but it's not going to happen. Robin, we want to make it 1 kill piece for the entire of the DenDD side, as Penta will lose another one. And starting to see that economy slowly get chipped away here.
Yeah, so he's going to be getting pushed down. Penta trying to shove them down and bring them back down to their level. So they're going to be able to buy up on the players that get dropped. But we are going to be seeing a few guns taken through to the next round. A lot of utility on their side, 2 defuse kits, 2 mollies. And what's quite interesting that previous round as well, the early mollies gave the position away of the 2 CTs on the B sites. The execute came in. Unfortunately for Penta, the execute came back out from DenDD, and it was just absolutely fantastic because they destroyed them as they tried to go in towards vents. Now, early on, we're not going to be seeing too much sort of rushes into any one site. They have got taken over A main, Squeaky. So it's still got control of Garage. They haven't pushed too far over towards B, though. They are just holding that situation. That headshot, though, Robin, through the door, takes out the key player on the T side. That's going to be Sunny dropped. Now, Crystal with the AWP peeking in towards mid, and now Zen and Innocent as well trying to peek out with the AK-47. So that Molotov going to be a little bit of an annoyance there for the T's. They're going to be down to a 4-on-5 situation. The T's looking to try and gain some control on the mid as well. They're going to be dedicated. Benji is going to get dropped, so they're going to be able to equal it out, smoking out, going over towards Connect. And now they have so many choices of where to go. The vent is broken. They could go through there. The bomb trying to decide where to go. Going to be joining HS over in towards main as they look to execute in towards A.
40 seconds on that clock. Innocent sprays away, isn't able to find the pick. Penta will slowly make their way on through, but they haven't accounted for Dip, who's going to take himself 2 nice kills. Quicks gets 2 more of his own, and that's going to be the quick, very instant shutdown coming in from DenDD, and it all just fell apart so quickly for Penta. It's going to be, well, what should be an eco round, if not a quasi, coming in for the Penta side. We'll see what they do buy up, but I mean, for all intents and purposes, it is just going to be pistols here. Crystal and Sunny will buy up for Tech 9s, 1 more coming out. Actually, mostly Tech 9s for the Penta side. HS with a P215. Actually, it will be the force buy with the Molotov, or the armor and the Kevlar coming in here.
You could almost say that's Quicks ends that last round.
Oh, shut up. Just shut up.
You gotta love the puns. I mean, if you get them, why not? I was just trying to hold myself back, just like, you know, I can't do it, but you know what? I followed through. I'm a man of my word. Puns for days. And we are going to be seeing that Tech 9 buy up with the P250 on the T side. And the XQ is going to be coming out, but they're going to be facing up against 3 players. And Incinerator going to be dropping them off, stopping them from getting a blind. And Quicks going to make a quick kill of Crystal as well. Robin with the AK-47. He's hungry for kills. He might get taken down though. And he is. The Tech 9 proving a little bit too difficult as Innocent does a lot of damage to Quicks, gets the bomb down. That's going to be some cash in the bank for those guys. They're going to be left in a 3-on-4 situation. And Incinerator's utility still coming out. And then Sunny's going to get burned alive. His head going to get ripped off. Sunny and Zen, have they got enough to bring this back? In total, 105 HP. Incinerator is going to be able to shut down Zen, who has the peek, and have Sunny. He's going to get killed for himself, and this is the man everyone wants to count on here. But unfortunately, it's just a little bit too much of an ask. He's going to get dropped, so Tech 9's picked up. That's going to be the 5th round on the board for the CTs, almost bringing it to an equalizer here.
This will they roll it onto the 6th. They've got, well, a bit of a shaky economy, I'm not going to lie, DenDD. Sitting back towards their well, a very little amount of money with a high investment ratio. Benji's got himself the AWP, got to land this first pick. It's not going to happen so far, but for DenDD, it's going to be a very crucial round. Penta could be on the verge of resetting them if they want to, but 4-round loss bonus coming in. Sorry, 4-round loss bonus, not full, for the Penta side. Will work a little bit to their advantage. 1 more round in, they should be able to buy up, well, almost every single round. And it will be, well, the early challenge coming into the Penta side. Going to be 15 on Sunny here. And the A execution will come in from the Penta Sports team. They have worked in A execution very well so far. Question is, will it work very well? I'm not sure how it works against a regular rifle round, but here comes Crystal from the backhand side over towards the highway area, takes down Benji to start things off, and already is going to throw the CT into disarray. There's going to be 2 players picked up at the very least for the trades out, but Crystal's still sitting alert, takes down Dip, and now Drums left alone in a 1 versus 3. They have the information on where he is. Crystal's going hunting, and this one should be all for naught here for the DenDD side. Penta Sports will have themselves 3 players stay alive, and a bomb plant and explosion for 7th round.
Yeah, and you have to give it to the T's though. Crystal's placement over towards mid was so crucial, taking down Benji, allowing the XQ to come in. I mean, then obviously the XQ coming in from the A main. Squeaky really enabled them to just do an explosive action in and get the kill. And the final one coming out from Crystal, no less, who does actually pick up a nice 3K and is going to be able to drop the AK-47. I imagine no AWB is going to be coming out this round. That is a nice buy up from them. On the side of the CTs, though, they've got to make the harsh decision. of just going into a partial round this one. So Deagle's coming out, and we have seen that Benji and Dip go high value with these Deagles, get those kills in towards, I think it was over in towards A main, and over towards sort of E or main on B site as well. So Zen's just going to be holding this angle. We've seen it multiple times. He's going to be waiting for any pushes coming out from DenDD. If they decide to do a little bit of a rush with the pistols, he would have them shut down nice and easily. Funny, he's looking to take some real estate for himself over towards Squeaky. Not going to be facing up against anyone yet, though, because we're going to see a high presence over towards mid, and Innocent's going to be the first sacrifice here. And he's actually going to be able to make quite quick work of Robin, as the rotation through Vent is going to be coming out from one of the CTs, but Dip, he's going to get taken down then.
Benji going to get one back at very least, but for pistols, they're not open for much here on the DenDD side. Penta Sports with the full AKs out for their particular time here. Dom's going to get some aggressive, but will get taken down by Zen. That's the 2 players left alive for this CT side. Suddenly going to make it 1 as Quicks falls 4 players versus 1, 15 HP on Benji. No chance whatsoever for him to be able to make this retake work. The bomb will go down, but he's got to land some very sick 1D if he wants any chance of having it happen here today, which it won't. 4-1, and Benji will just save.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the economy, it's going to be a little bit of a depressing affair here, especially as they're not going to be able to get much cash for the next few rounds. If they do some damage next round, try and push down Penta, but this is going to be the 8th round on the board for them, so they're going to be looking pretty happy with themselves. At the same time, if they need to try and pick up as many rounds on this one, especially if DenDD can do as good on the T side as they did on Mirage, that might prove a little bit fatal moving forward. If they can pick up the next 2 rounds, it'd be very nice for Penta.
8 rounds on the board for Penta, so they have the half in their bag. And DenDD just looking to play for as much as they can here, try and make that scoreline as even as they can for the second half, which will be great for them. It means less of a risk on that pistol round. So here we go, fast play from Penta out towards the middle area. Sunny's going to go aggressive and take down Quicks to start things off. There's one player actually pushed in towards Garage. Robin with the UMP, trying to look for whatever he can on the Penta side, but so far, nothing coming to fruition. There will be 1 pick to the favour of Penta already, but look at this position. Oh my god, he's going to line up 2 to 30, drops the bomb, looking for the 4th on Sunny, leaves Zen alone in a 1 versus 4. He's getting closed in from 2 angles, will take a headshot, but you can't deny 4 kills from Robin is going to put them in such a good stead. Can he find the aces? Zen is taking a clutch of his own right back towards the Halls area. Robin with the AK, what will he find? Zen peeks up, he actually takes him down, so this could be a 4K of his own right. Benji with the USP looking for the headshot, and he's gonna find it. So a great play from Robin will work out to the favor of DenDD anyway. 6-8. It will be the last round of the half.
That was just absolutely ridiculous from both sides. I mean, CT's managed to bring it down to the right at the end there, but going into the last round, we're gonna be able to see both teams buy up 2 UMPs. I don't think they're going to be sexy out of buying that, especially after that performance from Robin, and a lot of it's down to his patience, not going aggressive and going for the kill in towards mid. He waited, the rotation came in, and he really just fed off those kills. And we see it's kind of Sunny pushing a little bit too aggressive, but he's going to get dropped. Robin, first kill this round once again. Now Innocent, if he's not careful, could have his head ripped off, but he might be able to take down Robin, and there we go. Now Benji going to be left over towards Sandbags. He's going to get backed up by Quicks, but is then here going to be looking to try and make an entry frag over there as well. HS over towards A main, ready to do a nice bit of distraction and entry work over towards the A site, as Quicks is the only player who will be able to defend it. And Dip going to spot some more information as well over towards B.
1-for-1 trade out to start things off here in the round. Dunn's going to get pushed away from the vents area, and a minute to go now. Penta setting themselves up towards this boost spot middle area. Only Innocent actually has a presence out towards the middle area for his team. And Penta kind of just holding back for a little bit, looking for either a first pick or a first opportunity to gain map control. In this case, they're going to opt for that first pick. But 45 seconds, they're running out of time here. OBH just finally does find it. Now moving their way on towards the site here. 2 players on A to try and defend. One's going to go aggressive towards Halls and call it out. Yeah, it's definitely going to be the A site. Benji's going to still get the kill right there and taps his way onto Crystal. 2 kills for him, but now he's going to be left alone as Dums goes down in a 1-on-2 situation to save. Then the HS has himself the bomb, and he has himself the kill. The final kill to turn it into a 2K and a 9-6 scoreline in favor of Penta.
Very nice end to that. I mean, Innocent and HS picking up the final 2 kills each that round, and Crystal with 1. CT is not just able to close that out. Obviously left in a 1v2. Was able to put it out as HS was in a very nice position. So moving into the second pistol half, second half on the second pistol, we're going to be seeing that buy-up coming out from DenDD, so some utility out on Dumbs. Robin buys up the P250 and some more utility. So this could be a nice execute over towards A, potentially even a little bit of a smoke over towards Connector to be able to make the push down mid come to fruition. CT side, they have no defuse kit. And they're playing for the retake here. They've got no one on the A side. This is going to be an interesting sort of situation. If the T's can actually save some of that utility to the last point, they might be able to make full use out of it. But it's going to be coming out nice and early. Going in for the push. There you go. You can see the exit coming out through Squeaky. Bomb's going to be going down, planted over towards A main as well. So that's a nice recovery position. And we've actually got some kills coming out. Crystal's going to get the first kill over on towards Robin. That's going to be some utility dropped. Dumzo, he's going to be holding up the rear here in case they try to return up behind them through T-Spawn. And Crystal is just playing full aggressive here, but he's only going to do a little bit of damage. Just hack down to 57 HP. Going in for more. Zen going to be able to stay down dip. That's going to be very bad. As Crystal it's one tap and Dumb's coming in from behind. It's going to be a play here, but Quicks. Going to be a quick trade up there. He's going to get dropped. And we're going to be seeing Drums going to be left in a 1v2. He picks up one, picks up two.
Oh my god.
The third player. Zen, he doesn't have the key. He's going to get dropped. And that's going to be a round on the board for DenDD. Zen makes it away with his life, but not the rounds. That's going to be the first default round on the second half over towards DenDD, who are going to be able to buy up. Are we going to be seeing a UMP meta coming out here?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely possible. UMP meta is a very powerful meta at the moment. I mean, a little quick pause coming out here. It's actually going to be a technical pause as my information kills it. But yeah, UMP meta, like, it's a very strong little, it's a very strong weapon to have, you know. So for them to use it, like, for them to use it in such what's the word? Like in such an inflated sort of situation, like it makes a whole lot of sense because it puts a lot of damage. You can get yourself the return of investment very, very easily for the T side. So for them to use it doesn't surprise me at all. It makes a whole lot of sense, and it just is generally a good call from them.
Yeah, and I mean that you're able to use that gun so far into the game, like any round, it is good. So buying it on the second round instead of an AK, not only do you not give the opposition an AK if you drop, but you also get more money, like you mentioned, and also just a faster pace, being able to push a lot harder, keep it for longer. All-round fantastic weapons. So it'll be interesting how long this can keep going until Valve turn around and say, well, hang on, guys, that's not allowed. And they decide to change it up, which will be interesting to see how they change it in the next OP pistol. Who knows what it'll be? Maybe the dual Brez, one-shot headshot, you know, 30 bullets of doom.
Please, Volvo, please.
or maybe we'll see
Go on.
I was going to say, or maybe we'll see the return of the revolver.
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be a lot of fun. That'd be great. Yeah, but no, going back to the UMP, I mean, like, we've already seen this weapon used to such great effect during this series alone, and this map alone. I mean, Robin with that 4K earlier on during the last half, like, yeah. You can't deny it. Like, it's such a good weapon to use. So it wouldn't surprise me if even Penta started getting them out on their side of things. I mean, to get themselves with a little bit more money in the bank during the next couple of rounds here.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't, I'd say it's a little bit crazy. It's just one of the main default metas that you need to use. If you don't, it's a little bit crazy. I mean, what we've been seeing in a few other sort of games that have been happening over the last few weeks is sort of an MP9 coming out quite often as well to go up against those eco rounds to be able to really farm in the cash. So there's a lot of money can be made from that. I mean, that's a very small investment for great return as long as you play it properly. And if you lose it, it doesn't really matter. And it's the same sort of case for the UMP. I mean, just going off the basis of what we saw before, you still mentioned Robin's 4K this round, and last half, and that was fantastic. And if you look at previously on the last game, we saw very fast-paced action from the T side on DenDD when Quicks actually rushed all the way down short of the UMP, made the entry kill, and then played for the mines and didn't push any further, and it really messed with Penta, and the rotation came out early on. So I'm wondering if we're going to be seeing the early rotations come out from Penta once again. Because you commentated that they actually were sort of falling apart a little bit before on Mirage.
Yeah, I feel like the team comp as a whole is just kind of like a little bit shaky at times, and I think that could be a severe weakness that DenDD can very easily pick apart, especially when you're playing positions like Robin was. I go back to Robin because it's such a good example. Going straight into Garage and completely catching the Penta side off guard, shutting them all down with a UMP. such a good play and such a powerful set of circumstances to be in that position with that gun at the right place at the right time. And if DenDD can read as well as that, then we should be looking at what could potentially be a very powerful T side half. They've already got a pistol, so it will be conversion round coming through here. Penta Sports have themselves, well, a force buy, a bit of utility, a few flashbangs, 4 in particular, 1 frag grenade on Zen as well, head armor and Kevlar to work with, and the weaponry is going to be Deagles, P250s, 5.7s, and USPs on Crystal. DenDD, meanwhile, UMP, Meta. Let's see how it goes.
Yes, obviously, Crystal saving up for that AWP in the future. He's only got 8 kills so far, but some of them have been crucial for the rounds 1. And now Robin going to be going in for the early peek. He has been spotted out by the USP player, but UMP, even at that distance, ripping only 20 damage, rather. I thought that was 15. No, so the entrance comes out on towards a site. They're going to be able to take over this pretty much like unchallenged as well. I mean, a USP, it's not really going to be much when it comes down to it. He's aiming for the heads. Nobody going to be able to hit too much, and the Molotov going to be able to shut them off. Push down the highway from Sunny is going to be crucial here, or maybe even the 1D since they tried to cross over. And of course, that's through the smoke, taking down Quicks, who shooting through the smoke there is going to be regretting that as well. It's going to be down to a 4-on-5, but there's no defuse kit on the side of Penta, and they've only got pistols to play with versus these UMPs and AK-47s. It's going to be very difficult for them, especially with Molotovs just cutting off their time. But HS, once again, proving how good he is with the P250 box of a kill. Sunny looking away at a wrong moment there. Dip. Quite taken down now. HS with another kill, but the trade comes in. Dip the UMP, and that's what we're talking about, guys. And that P250 play coming out from multiple of Penta's side, who are going to be able to pop up a lot of kills. But the next round is going to be the potential equalizer.
Yeah, Dip once again back to that UMP meta, managed to connect the spray onto 2 different players. A headshot came in onto HS. So again, goes back to that point we were talking about the UMP meta. It's so powerful for DenDD. It could be so good and for, well, Dip in that particular round. It was so good for him. So 8-9 now. Penta going in with a full eco. Still a bit of a quasi coming through. We're going to buy a little bit of armor, but it will be the grenades to start things off from the DenDD side. Benji takes down Zen immediately with his grenade. Quicks chimes in as well with a little bit of assist damage, but already a great start for DenDD. Now up to Innocent, out towards the A side. It's going to go challenging, but not going to find anything. And the flashbangs and smokes are already going to be set up to deal with any particular choke point on the CT side. Robin starts things off, gets Crystal as they do enter on towards the site. Innocent's back towards Zeddy Connector. Actually does take a nice headshot onto Robin, so very crisp and beautiful. It will be a presence towards the middle area, and they do have control of their A side, so the bomb will go down. Dip's got that information. Dumb's going to be able to get 1, and now we're back to a 2-on-4, a 1-on-4 as Dip gets himself $600 in the bank, excuse me. And Sunny is left alone with a Deagle to find some crisp headshots. The question is, will we find 1? Yes, he will at the very least. But he's still got 3 more to find, and with himself getting triple peaked, it's just not going to happen today. 9-9. DenDD will even things up against Penta.
Yeah, so there's some nice kills coming out there from the sort of partial buy from Penta, but it's not going to be enough. Obviously, the equalizer coming out, and now we're going to be seeing the buy versus buy, the default rounds out of the way. And that was actually going to be the first round this half where the bomb didn't go off. So DenDD, they're going to be sticking with 1 UMP on Quicks, and why not? He has played fantastic with that out of all the Ts, and we have seen them play it quite a few times. And the flash coming out early and taking control of Squeaky is crucial onto this round. Sunny in a different position. We haven't seen this so far this game. On the CT side, we have with AWP on Crystal. No utility, no pistol to back himself up, so he's going to be playing very dangerously. If they do shove up in towards mid, take control, he's going to have to back off.
Buy-ups through on these sides. No AWP for DenDD. This could be very crucial for them. Penta, they have got Crystal out to middle with his. So this will be taking control of that middle area if they do decide to go there, which honestly would be a great advantage for the Penta side. So we'll see if he can work it well, as it looks like actually DenDD are actually going to try and see if they can get some of that presence. Smoke off from Crystal is going to get pushed away, so he will try for another angle here. But he will opt to go towards the B site instead of the A site. So DenDD, well, actually, it does look like they're going to the B site for all intents and purposes as well. So actually, this might be one of the best reads from Penta so far. 45 seconds on the clock now. Sunny is not going to call out anything because there's no information for him to call. 3 players out towards the checkers area. And HS out towards the fence as well. We're going to be able to take down the back towards the advantage of the Penta team. 30 seconds now. Execution going to come in from the DenDD side. HS gets himself out. The counter flashes is so good because Zen and HS are going to be able to clean things up. 2 kills apiece for them in that exchange. HS with 3 overall in the round. And Penta shut it down finally. DenDD are denied a round and denied a buy.
Yeah, that was a crucial play by HS as well. He pushed back aggressively in towards mid. Gets the kill. And this enables him to be careful like, from behind, because as soon as the execute came in towards the B site, he was able to push out and then get some follow-up kills. If he hadn't pushed in towards mid there, he could have been taken out from the side angle, and that could have been the round loss for them. But so very good play here. Benji going to be opting in with just a P250, UMP coming out on Robin, AKs for the rest. CT side, double AK, double M4, AWP, and double defuse kit. So a lot of doubles here, a lot of mollies, a lot of utility as well. D side, they're going to be looking to go towards A, and no one's really lurking up behind, so they could get snuck up upon if they're not careful. Some mid-aggression going to be coming out from Dums as well, who's been boosted up. Going to be a little bit delayed one here. He might be just smoking off connected to relay some information, chuck off some flashes as well. That's actually going to smoke over towards Highway. The Orb one. Crystal's going to get 9 down the information coming out. They're going to be pushing in. Dip's going to get the first kill onto Sunny. Very crucial kill. Now Anderson is going to get a trade. He does onto Robin. He does get flashed. The bomb is down for A main. That's going to be 2 T's sitting there waiting. Push from the CT. So Quicks is going to get damaged quite heavily there. Dom's all the way back over towards Amen, waiting for them to push. DT's coming in from Highway. Hitch just going to get the kill on Dip. Another one's over towards Quad. He gets damage. Innocent holding this angle, waiting for Quicks to peek it. The T's, they don't need to do this. Flash is coming in. One smoke left on the CT side as well. They need to make full use out of this, but Quicks going to kill Benji. Innocent's going to get a kill on Benji. Even in a 1v2, the spray coming out, but Innocent not going to be able to quite make it away. So he's going to get blown away. And now Quicks surviving with 2 HP. That was pretty close.
Oh man, it was a little bit weird coming in from the Penta side. Crystal was the only man with a defuse kit, and once he dropped on the DenDD side, I'm not sure why he went straight for that bomb, because, well, he was going to be the only key way that Penta could have won that particular round. I mean, after you saw the timer tick away, it seemed like it was too far gone, and I just had to look for the defuse kit. Only Crystal had it, he went in aggressive, and that kind of shut down any chance of Penta winning it out. So DenDD, good work so far. And they will try and roll their way on towards another one. They have got themselves a very similar buy on both ends of the spectrum. M4s and AKs and 1 UMP apiece on each side. It's going to be HS that goes aggressive and takes down the UMP of the DenDD side. Dums is going to go falling. 5-on-4 situation. And they will take mid control to try and find, well, a little something here. It's going to be Crystal that starts things off for the CT side. Finally takes one back. Quicks is going to trade down to Zen. 3-on-4 situation. HS still holding back. Only 13 and 14 HP. This is such a bad amount of health for the DenDD side. Even Robin's going to get taken down to 37. And now it's a 3 versus 2 in a situation that for DenDD, it is looking very, very difficult for them. B site will be the hit. They'll smoke off the tree, smoke and Innocent spraying off frantically. Robin will cross and take a very risky jump there. 10 HP on him, but he will get the bomb down, so the retake will have to come in from the Penta side.
Hopefully the Penta side have practiced their retake enough. They're able to bring this back, so they're going to be entering from multiple places, double from Vent, one from Heaven as well, and we've seen Robin dropped as he goes in for the aggressive play over towards Vent. Fortunate for them, that was a completely exposed position as he was trying to get into the right position for that bomb plant. Wasn't quite able to, and he's going to get punished for it. And that's going to be the win for Penta, and that's really going to shut down the economy of DenDD. They are going to have that bomb money. But Robin there with the top cash of 4k, Thomas of 3k, is still looking pretty dire. But it's not looking so good for Penta either. They're actually not too far apart. They have got those extra players who managed to stay alive, so it's going to be looking very nice. With DenDD here, they're going to be buying up the pistols, going in for the partial, looking to go for a full wine next round, most likely just made up of full AKs and maybe 1 or 2 UMPs. So these P250s and Deagles coming out on the T side. We've seen both teams do fantastically with pistols as well, so we can still see a lot of damage come out. Even a win, we have seen that come out from both teams as well. Possible, and they might be able to take it back to an equalizer, but more than likely, Penta might have this one.
Yeah, should just be another Stanley coming out. Good position from Crystal. We'll take down one. He's traded at least, but Sonny's there as well. Has the information on how many players are up there, and we'll just use the grenade alongside the spray to take down Dip. Back to 3-on-4, 2-on-4, and then takes down one. Looks for the second as well, and it's going to leave Quicks alone. So yeah, it's just going to be DenDD. Standard eco. Standard cleanup for the Penta side. Like you said, should it just be no problems for them to win out that particular round. And DenDD now, they've got a couple of, they've got a little bit of money in their side. Question is, what are they going to do with it? Are they going to full buy? Are they going to go for the AKs or the UMP meta? It looks like it's going to be a bit of a quasi weird situation coming out here. The AK coming out from Dip, UMP out for Quicks, and Tech 9 armors for the rest of the DenDD side. So definitely a weird sort of buy I wouldn't have expected to see, but it still will be out for them in any case. UMP in particular for Quicks is one to highlight. AK for Dip's going to be the main sort of driving force for the DenDD side. But take a look at, well, the stack coming out from the Penta side of things. That's going to be a very interesting little play there. We saw that used earlier today when we were taking a look at some of the Chinese games. And the question is, will this work out in the same sort of way in that match as it will for Penta here? And in case you weren't watching, Tom, I know you weren't. Didn't work out too well. So we'll see how it does go.
I really don't think it's going to work out this time either. Look at the stack coming out from the CTs. They fully rotated. And look at this. HS, no! Takes down Dumbs. And now Robin doesn't even have any idea. He's going to get taken out. What is that information? Diplo enters in, gets the first kill onto Zen, onto Sunny as well. Doing a fantastic job. But we're going to see HS take them down. The spray almost doing a full 3K there. But going to pick up the UMP of all guns. Doesn't quite get the kill. And now the bomb carrier might be able to get away. USP.
Oh my God!
The grenade just going to be chasing after him. Benj can pretty much feel them biting at his heels. The bomb makes it fully away. What is even going on? That's almost like half a world trip right there around the map. And he's going to get the bomb down. The rotation is going to be coming in. But Benji, I mean, what does he do? He's got 14 HP, some armor. It's not going to make much difference, though. One shot from the AK, he's going to be down. He's in a good position, though. They're both going to be coming from here. They drop down. Crystal spots him out. They're waiting for him to peek around the corner. He does go for the pre-fire on the corner. Maybe they didn't actually spot him. They were just waiting for him. They haven't seen him. He's going to be able to get killed, but HS going to be finished off in a nice 4K. HS definitely the MVP so far this game for myself. Currently on 27-14. We saw him sneak up behind them, get the early information straight onto the person who was always holding up in towards boost spot, waiting to execute in towards mid and go for that nice rotation play. Didn't happen. Got struck down. And now we're going to be seeing DenDD going for the full buy here. 4 AKs and an AWP on Benji. Robin not going to be opting in for that UMP. I thought he might. It's going to be the full utility for 3 players on the T side, CT side, full defuse setup, full armor, full utility. Looking very, very healthy here.
So a couple of things. Number one, how did Benji get away with that? And number two, why didn't he play passive? He should have waited for someone to hit the defuse and then taken the kill, because Penta had zero idea that he was even in that particular area. We thought for a second that Crystal might have known. We thought for a second that Penta might have had the information, but they didn't. So for them, for Benji in particular, it was such a missed opportunity. But speaking of missed opportunities, it's going to be Sunny's chance to strike. Takes down one, but couldn't line up the spray. It's going to be Innocent, the one that takes 2 kills. Quicks comes in with a nice one tap, takes out the headshot. And now Penta in a 3 versus 2. The retake should come in as the bomb does go falling here. Benji and Quicks up for a after plant position here. Lots of damage on towards the side of Benji. Quicks is going to be able to take down HS. So we're back to a 2-on-2 situation. And DenDD, well, looking for wherever they can, and they will find it. 2 kills. AWP from Benji takes down Zen, and Quicks gets Crystal. So they will find an 11th round. Keep this one close, keep it competitive, and keep themselves in this particular matchup. Penta, little amounts of money. Do they go for the force or do they go for the eco? It does look like it's going to be the full eco coming out from the CT side. And as I say that, they're going to go ahead and buy pistols and armor. As usual, that's just how things roll with me.
But it's not even like quite that, but still. Very close. I mean, they're just going to go for the aggressive play over towards B, get some early information. I quite like this play. You get a lot of early information. Benji, though, he's going to be waiting for them. They're going to just have to fall back here, and we've got Dumbs going to be backing up Benji as well, who has the AWP, so AK and AWP holding that angle. We are going to be seeing the push coming out over towards the A side any moment. We've got play in A main, we've got play over towards Squeaky. And the rotation has come in from the CTs as well. So I think we are just going to be seeing the... Maybe even just waiting for the first kill here onto Penta. I kind of wanted to see a bit of a force UMP buy. Would have been quite interesting. But Crystal, he's going to get tagged down to 20 HP. He's going to be backing away. He has been hurt. The Molotov coming out, pushing out of the position as well. He's going to be playing a very dangerously close there.
Yeah, Penta holding down very standard angles for this particular matchup. Quicks playing Lurk in this particular matchup, this particular round. DenDD look to set themselves up for the B site once again, which, well, it just makes the most amount of sense at this point. And they're going to go very, very quickly. Although that being said, Innocent, I didn't even realize his position. He's got a very nice backstab situation coming in for his team. Picked himself up the AWP. Dumbs is going to go aggressive and see if he can try trade back with a 2-for-1, and it will be the bomb going down. But even so, Innocent, how did he get away with that once again? DenDD still with the man advantage. Dumbs isn't able to spot anything, but Innocent still got himself the information that there is one around the corner. AWP playing up to the position here. Still going aggressive, and oh my god, look at this situation now towards the CT area. Quicks the dip are going to be able to get 2, and Dumbs finally chimes in from Zen. They were playing Ringer Rosie's man of smoke, but the 12th round eventually does come to fruition for the DenDD side, and Penta now will be up with another buyback here. 2 rounds on the board for DenDD in a row here. So for Penta, this could be another reset that could come through here.
Yeah, that's going to be very dangerous. Now, Penta, he is going to be able to buy up this UMP instead of the AWP. I quite like that. On DenDD, they did recover the AWP for Benji, and they've got a nice full buy. And they're going to be playing quite similar. They're not going to play too aggressively here. They're just going to be holding angles, waiting for the push here, which is quite good because that's actually playing straight into, playing against Penta perfectly. Because they've been going in for these aggressive angles previously. Zen has been tagged down to 86 HP, so not looking so healthy there himself quite early on into the round. Still a minute 20 to go. The T's have all the time in the world. They know they don't need to play aggressively in this one. They played it before Mirage and earlier like other rounds on the T side. But they're just playing it up, playing with the mind of Penta.
Once again, DenDD like to slow things down whenever they think that they haven't got themselves a particular advantage, and in this case, or they'd be right to do so. If they find that first pick, if they can prompt out a mistake from Penta, it works so well to their favor here as they all go for the boost spot kind of early setup. And that might work out well because they've got 2 players out towards middle that they can potentially pick off here. Quicks, Innocent's got himself up towards that boost spot once again on the A site, and well, it's not worked out so far. Will it work out anymore? It's going to be the M4 that actually will start things off. Takes down Dance, looks for a second. He will take down Quick, so it all gets shut down. And Zen coming in from the middle area, takes down Robin. Looking at a dip, and he will find it. Drops the bomb. Leaves Benji alone in a 1 versus 5. He's so far off. Penta rotating to stop the bomb from getting picked up. And now he's just got to save the AWP. He's got no chance of winning this round. It's going to be a 14th round on the board for the CT side Penta.
There's still a lot of time on the clock, so they are going to be going hunting, and still with 5 players left on the clock, I probably wanted to try and get the kill on him, recover the AWP, stop him from keeping it, but at the same time, they're not going full aggressive, they're going partial, and HS, though, going to just go straight for it, and he's going to be the man heading straight into towards the crosshairs. Any second, the double that it comes out, but the trade comes out. Chris is going to get the drop and pick up the AWP. That is a fantastic turnout, actually, because he's going to be able to drop over for his teammate, and we're going to be able to see a nice buyout coming out from Penta. DenDD, they're going to be able to buy up the UMP. We are going to be seeing a technical pause coming out from DenDD here. Honestly, I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but in the meantime, we can discuss what is happening here. Penta are going to be looking to play for the match point here, Jay.
Yeah, and I just want to go back to real quickly Benji. That's got to suck for him, man. Losing the gun after the round had ended. He's got no money. He had to buy in with... Well, all he could buy was the armor. He had to get dropped to the UMP as well by one of his teammates. So... I mean, you got to imagine he's going to be kicking himself after that particular round. So for him, it's going to be, it may kind of sting a little bit. DenDD, however, they're going to go a full investment into this next round. The AKs, the Tech 9s, the UMP, of course, on Benji. And when you take a look at the money situation and the current outlook for the rest of the rounds, like, you really got to think that they got to win this one because Penta, they're 1 away from taking the match point, 1 away from taking the second map here. And I mean, for DenDD, if they lose this one, then they have no investment going into the next one. So it should just be an easy 16-12, assuming Penta win this one. So a lot riding on this one for DenDD. Penta, of course, also sitting on a bit of rocky economy. They will also be up for the reset. So but for them, they've still got a few more rounds to play with. So I think that this next round for this T-set is going to be all or nothing for the DenDD team. 3 AKs will be in play, and they've got a power play from this T side. Early play will be out towards the A site, towards main, back towards Squeaky, as they've all set themselves up here.
Yeah, I mean, they've got no round loss bonus to fall back on, so they have to win this one, like you mentioned. And so people are probably getting sick of us saying that, but it really is the case, and the pressure's going to be building. Penta with the 2-round safety net is going to be so crucial, and especially with Sunny here, over towards Highway. That Molotov incendiary grenade, as soon as it comes off, it could shut out a lot of work. But that grenade, he's going to switch over towards boost. Not going to do any damage. Now the entry comes in. We'll be seeing Benji tag down very low, but he's going to get the frag. No, he's going to trade it out. Instant go for the double kills, then joining in. Because that one of himself going to be leaving a 2-on-4. The bomb's about to go up. The AK has been recovered. So that's 2 AKs. This is a nice buyout from the CT side. Smoke's going to be covering up part of the site, so he's going to be able to push out. Robin, though, looking over towards Highway, picks up the first kill on Technique, yes. Then going to get taken down 2-on-2. The pressure's building. Wings chucking down the molly, going to stop them from pushing as well. We're going to be seeing Innocent looking to peek around the corner. The noise is being given. Quicks are going to have the information all the way over towards Forklift, but the time's running out. They've got 1 defuse. Crystal gets dropped. That's going to be it. He's red. His position's given away. He's tagged down. And that's going to be a lovely clutch from these 2 players. AWP recovered. That's going to be dropped over towards Benji. They're going to be able to buy up. And now Penta, if they reset DenDD, it's going to be the exact same situation as last round. But for them, their economy is in a terrible place right now.
Meanwhile, on the DenDD side, Robin, the hero of that round. 3 kills to keep DenDD in this matchup, solidly in this matchup, together against the Penta side. And you can't deny that's brilliant from him. I mean, but that being said, you know, talking about DenDD as well, there are other players, some other players fed Innocent a couple of different kills as 1v1s, and he just took them down very, very easily. Oh, wow, Quicks. Jesus. This is going to be a clean-up round, speaking of which, but I'll keep talking anyway because it's just going to be a HS in a 1 versus 5. But yeah, no, there's a little bit of sloppy play coming out from DenDD because when you give away kills like that, you're basically asking for Penta to be able to shut down the round. And if you give Innocent 1v1s like they did earlier, then, well, I mean, it's exactly what I say. You know, you can't. It's just not going to work out for you. So DenDD selling for the VOD reviews a little bit later on down the line because, well, mistakes like that are going to cost you huge in the future. But for now, though, they are going to take themselves the even scoreline as they are going to get the bomb down, shut down Penta in a full eco, and bring this back to 14-14. So this matchup is going to be down to the wire.
Yeah, and I mean, where Pens have been losing it most, rather, get my English right, is the retakes. They need to pop over to Rainbow's game and to practice their retakes, get it on point, and execute as a team, because they keep on failing with these positionings. I mean, B is obviously a lot harder to go on, but a lot of time over on Mirage, it failed. On A site, it's still a failure as well. They played for retake on the pistol. They did actually they were able to sort of work that out for themselves up to a point, but then lost it. We're going to be seeing it onto the wire, like you mentioned. Full buyout coming out from both sides, but very limited on the utility for Penta's side. They are going to be using an early smoke to cut off that toxic area. So if anyone's in toxic, they're going to be separated and they could push up. We're not going to be seeing that though. 3 CT players over towards B, but the T's are going to be over towards A. Waiting to execute. Here we go. As the smoke comes out, it's going to be down to Innocent.
So the 1v1 machine can make some good work here. One frag comes in, Dip gets Sunny back. Dip's also going to go aggressive and taking down a 14 HP and eventually nothing. This is going to get that first 2k. That grenade though, it's so good from DenDD. Will take down Dip back to a 3-on-3. That denies that bomb plant, but it will come in for another player. Counter flashes from the DenDD side. A minute to go. We'll go to 40 seconds as that bomb does go down. And Penta up for the retake of 3 versus 3. Not too bad actually, when you consider the health situation of the Penta side. Barely scratched are the CTs versus DenDD, who have a slight health disadvantage. So here we go. We're going to be AWP in play for Benji. See if he can spot anybody. The smoke does get crossed. Oh, he misses the flick shot. It's not going to happen today. Zen's going to have complete access to the site. He's got to find Quicks, and Quicks is looking the wrong way. He's going to get taken down back to the advantage of the Penta side. Bomb sticking away, but here comes the defuse coming on through. Through the Molotov. He's going to die as a result. It's not happening today. And Benji now is going to save it with a no scope and a quick scope to bring DenDD to 15-14 match point against the Penta side. And Penta have got nothing to work with here.
That was just a complete turn of events. I mean, Benji missed those shots. They got onto site, they got the frags, but they weren't able to close it out. So, I mean, I called them out on their retakes. Then they were able to sort of bring it back. We are going to be seeing the 4 UMP buy on the Penta side, 4 AKs on DenDD, and the AWP on Benji. Again, some nice, really solid buy out there. Only 1 diffuse kit out on Crystal on the CT side. Going to be looking a little bit lackluster here for Penta.
No, just the UMPs out for Penta. This is all they're going to have. Like, this is all they've got now. It's got to be UMP metal or bust for this CT side. They've got to find this over time. And DenDD looking extremely likely to pick it back together here. Will they pull off the upset? Will they manage to find themselves a mixed team upset here against the Penta Org team? 50 seconds now. DenDD will slowly start to make their way on through, but even said, look at the positioning of Innocent here. You can see that the bomb is out towards the main area, and they most likely will go in that general direction. If they triple pick, this one could all fall apart, but he switches out to the utility at the wrong moment. Robin takes a very quick headshot. Now it's going to be up to Crystal, sees what he can find out towards the side area, gets trashed out, and it's going to be Robin that takes him down to a 5-on-3, 30 seconds on the clock. Sunny is going aggressive, sees what he can find, spots out Benji, takes out the AWP. Robin's there to trade, but HS also gets 1, so we're back to a 3-on-2, still to the favor of of the T side, and they've still got a very likely situation here. HS tagged down all on Zed with a UMP in his hand. It's not really very likely as Dumbs closes it out 16-14. The saltiness is real as DenDD will shut down Penta for a huge upset.
What a game series we've seen tonight. I mean, with Penta almost bringing